Right, remember for Frasan to watch here live on Adom TV, your favorite weekend sports show, and I'm associated bro. Yes, a sports arena. Finish Sabria, because he said, non to me, no born, you know, netala, and quickie. Sanse, ye pentempa, yan shasientem, and then ye bomb pie kakra. Aha, into Quampiaso and Bibia the D, and Tenet Tibia, the SO Tibiano, Yenebe bro. If you name on an some Quampiaso, ye preparation at the Amawano. Filippo 2AK47, a producer, Sarah, director, and Yabandani, Abanti time with you 0249 1367440 0249 1367444 messages if I ever can kind of amount. Now, House of Folk, it is confirmed. Say, a new head coach going forward in the next 2 years, and as I found for the next 2 years, a coach Didi Dramani, former coach of Kumasi Asante Koroko, Wajigana Ligi, Mienu, and of course, the world stage, the under 17 man. Eko Tosomian. Black Stars were didn't quit, Black Galaxies, and of course, Yagan under 20 were didn't quit. The credentials they will buy next week. And so, or a top coach, and your coach is Ghana or instructor, until you can say, or a top coach, pan has a Kofana banner. Now, one coach Watara, never Yajuma, Sansa Watara, yang say a Pamano, the Tanga director, and the Wobabe, for the Didi Bayajuma. Near Tete. The backroom staff did put it together and not thing. Yeah, bad. The play is the fraud. On paper, they say that here, but a casa grown in a formula. Send a besia Kobeko correct as of appointment in Muyi. Now, Okopimo Munianemo Korokoso Akachia. Once again, massive clear out. Ha. Season up when we Korokasan, the players bed the Ohasan Tumzomoko. Now, can Nigeria knee or buy also no Bobo the Vinicius Junior? No. And yes, a chairman, Vinicius is there. You see, no, but the uncle for where justice play. But so, Koroko going to Africa, be excellent, Koroko here experience going into Africa, but justice play, I assure in the exit door or called. Then a goalkeeper who make it the not for the Black Stars, Frederick Asari, means say, you're top goalkeeper. But they say, when China Yabinchi Papa, and the name of Tom also can score that Koroko Eja Mokwana, one more neighbor Brina, Yatana Siebe boss of the Achono, and one more aircot. And on a dance, no, so I had my mind showed him said if a club World Cup is on the African reps, no, well, experience, when you win back, and of course, Sundowns, and I'm for the woman, a lally did the eye and there. I'm South Africa, I don't wear better. He say, aha, we better say you meet your meter. Mobile Hanamu, Rimnai. I'm going to do world stage and I name them so Sundowns Esperance. You know how we ever come anymore with that. You hear that's a game and send a bisiako and you heard the performance of the African reps or the maiden edition of the FIFA Club World Cup. Whether Mati Edimana say, well, results in Tino, Yang Kukuru performance in Anton Kinibabi. Eh, Bia, results in Koyi, but performance in your bad, sir. Well, you how and so a BC Akonya no pen and a year and the future of Ghana boxing and then many of us sir, you better me touch on you better zoom near couldn't come on Ghana boxing now. You better me build it on Yenu Sharaf boxing and or yet to me a kuku dambe PM or Mamuha. Yet to take cross ba crab bar no day the likes of me with the Mudini and Nemu. When I just say Ghana, the almost superstars are how do we build on that instead of tata na sotro chere na wan huwi na toilet aba and wan well yeah positive benefit man taking from that about Abrante no etimi ehye what a bokum boxing arena no we ni bebre na na yate kwa that eba enye asem keto akra na ye kan sa no e be ko boardroom you know what time it is no matter how quickly na ye pe no still you be boardroom akohede ye koso boardroom tokrom so shalai and na ye ma ye nua Fred Akai speedy recovery afred ye nim say wo hwe ye ma speedy recovery nim say next week we be kan wona bibia timi akoye wo no wife ni no ye chia mo ene anopai as usual my name is Super Squad Mr. Mustafa Ajidin very soon Alhaji Mustafa Ajidin then of course man Vapor Koku sorry ma chira mo say the last show of this year no ye be chira vinimu vin power no the last show be in 2025 no ye be chira vinu V power. Now you show na kuma mutofe, then you understand V say power. Amo anime Super Squad ha na me generous when you mo be adwuma na keju wana kasa ni Erica say the word ya mo akwaba. Abi ya form akwaba.
So keju. As I no pay no commotion ya o
dey. And then so you quickie. Then dey so connection mu a o quickie out as
yeah. I dey any term so.
Oh okay.
Ade ya wo ye yisa
quick as I just say
quick here.
Quick. And ya brofo ya ye no quick.
Oh, okay. Minim.
Unim. After sports arena near ye try ho sima e beto aso. Sam Wakwaba live on Adom TV and of course you can have bot topics I share so am data and also with my join the conversations 0249136744 0249136744 na se kwambia so no or the message abani akenkan dem. Am from Sam Wakwaba bi. Me gidi so bia ho ye.
Nyame Adom. Ase ne no wo rap element in him.
Oh my goodness.
And I quick in India.
Quick in India. Quick.
Next me ne nyomba ko beto platform.
Esa ogbo no bia TV na platform so na.
Say me dey remember gadget ba na fe. Obaba bebo no bia hwe. Obi tie rap no.
But omo dimani wo set so.
Sa rap no me peke wo radio station bi wo Nkoko.
I
see.
The Life FM. I want to make PK rap in here.
When I bring you, Makai, Life FM. So, yes, I think the ball rolling the IFA Club World Cup is on. The African reps last week get touching on them. Yeah, who games on my boy say Biabo 2, Biabo 1, but yeah, share so from performance the more say. Take it over V-Power.
Well, I recommend here for Minchia production team, and Obia. I think the last week we can say me need to do African reps. And I did back when I pay what this competition when I say I may make it the previous World Cup format. There were 32 clubs from 6 confederations. Into no, me feel that this time around no, you been a fair reflection in terms of winners. Then last week didn't can say the past 10 editions European teams now they come in from the same Abejiko. Nti omo 2 games per. But Osha this time around you a very fair competition. You matchups be a tell who you are
South Americans and boy mapa.
And South Americans like you are saying no more yade. Me did say whether no e yade ba in favor in these conditions. And now here Flamingo for post on make here. I'm say 29 degrees Celsius, too hot for cold power. And it goes to tell you, say, Nina telling factors. Oh,
okay.
African teams, you know, anchors, and this is where they are problematic.
Well, it's hot.
But Eriko, Club World Cup not share the vast difference between football at the continental level. And once again, trying, who say, and you're always about the European clubs.
Well,
Africa, your representation, 4 teams. I think Esperance we need Los Angeles, America for no so the one. Then your very first rep in Ali, or boy Inter Miami. Realistically, Ali should have won that game.
And draw.
And chances are Ali nyai, and credit to that goalkeeper Inter Miami, Oscar Ustari. Solid performance throughout the tournament. Even in Inter Miami's second game on ball versus Porto. He kept them in the game. And of course, Lionel Messi, the little wizard, as well as the player. But the African reps, you know, back to that game again. Ali should have won. But don't want to me and winning. Mamelodi Sundowns or PK win over South Korean side with an HT, which was quite good.
Yeah.
But I think that Dean mentioned said they are one of the teams who are TPM to go far. And maybe I watch their game versus Dortmund. Now they are saying once they win that Dortmund game,
now they get a
decent draw. Which will be difficult, you know. They can at least.
Who root for a draw?
Because they are playing Dortmund. Dortmund draw versus Fluminense in their first game. In this second game,
you don't think they can win?
Sundowns, I don't think so. Sundowns were 3 points already. Dortmund were 1. So Sundowns are going to this game knowing, say, a point can take them to the next round of the competition. Then we saw with that,
Charlie,
show too much respect to Manchester City. Too much respect. Tembo Kosi launched the center for Mayula, and even we saw a Ghanaian Samuel Benjaba coming as well. Too much respect. No one yet daring. I said, oh, it's Manchester City. But you see, at the back one, maybe see South American clubs now when they say they don't care who you are.
They don't give a damn.
They are playing as if the tournament is DS. And some of the results, so far, I don't think any South American side has lost a game.
Doing well.
So far.
I think
Flamingo has not lost. Palmeiras has not lost.
Machina, Bayern.
Bayern share Boca. Okay. Bayern share Boca 2-1. Bayern share Boca. So aside that one, they have given a good result of for themselves. So for the African teams, a big.
So far, one more about tip up. Sundowns.
Oh, my name. If Sundowns get a draw in their next fixture, on the Dortmund, Bebona, obetimi advance accordingly.
Wow.
For Esperance, they will lose in the first game, win in the second game. That alone is not bad, but it will depend on the fixtures. Any teams are not But so far, I think the team are my Melody.
Because in that Esperance group, Flamingo are qualified.
Flamingo are qualified.
Yes,
6 points.
yes, and Chelsea is also in them kind of so called. But Esperance, Chelsea,
Esperance
yes,
Esperance and Chelsea, but the final game in that group very difficult.
Radin, also, do you see an African side going all the way? Is it possible? So far, they actually
semi-final. You better make it to semi-final.
Wow.
The worst case scenario, we should get a rep in the quarterfinals.
Wow.
And I still stand with Mamelodi Sundowns. Oshe teams in our performance are. These are the best teams we have in Africa. It's not even debatable. From 2016 to last season, these are the teams of Magic.
So they are the deserving reps.
Yeah,
I mean,
so from the 2016 up to last season, these are the teams of winning every Champions League. Ali cried in the last 5 seasons, we win 4.
Yeah.
They won back to back, and I work back to back. And then this season, Pyramids. And Pyramids have spent more than $200 million en route to winning this competition.
Yes.
They are spending.
Yeah, spending.
What in American I say? It teams we no a world stage. No man to man perform. There is no team on the continent able to man perform. Sundowns are losing finalists in the Champions League. The last 8 PSL no, this is a club that belongs to one of the richest men on the continent. And if you
can he
CAF president and one of the richest men on the continent, according to Forbes, value net worth around $3 billion.
And then the Obey messages all discussion. And these guys are representing
that is it.
They have money.
I want to mean very simple.
Yes, you champions of football with you on the
And I agree with what Coco says. We know the game, no continent be our strength. Ya kwa World Cup, ya say World Cup ni dey won't mean top players. And until we are Ghana ni a just oboma Ghana. We are Morocco ni a just oboma Morocco.
You might be good, but here other players.
Opportunity say obe top players. Until ya modern bono chere.
Okay.
The gap between Africa, South America and Europe. Until South Americans na chere say, omo di Europe fo chere omo kakre.
Asia wo.
Neba. Yeah. What do you compare? For compare the Oscar, men for compare ni.
So it makes sense when sometimes decisions be favorable because they show it. Yeah, court stages now.
Omo just 10 countries, so omo the 6 reps in the buy. World Cup no reps omo. Europe kuta 12. Ya mama 6, omo ma 4. Omo reps na chere. Set 6 no crowd probably swap. I say omo be 8.
Yeah.
Because they are showing it.
They are making a case.
No crowd distribution no. Africa, Asia, any Oceania. Any North and Central America, ye nenya $9.55 million. South America nya about $15.8 million. Inti sharing of the money no crown each now say, yes, may work say there. Nenya more. This is next season no more Champions League because they finished third in our league no.
Yeah.
So I say form na modia ko
Yes.
And even the season before they finished set.
Yes. My only disappointment.
That's almost declining.
Me disappoint. Oh, said 6th and 3rd.
Into progress about
6th, 3rd, yeah. I thought 3rd.
Me disappointment I with Ali. Ali for Jose Rivero the never. Mu win league the 45th league am win here. Just because you couldn't win the Champions League no. Mo coach no. Or then the ba ma kwa for Mustafa Mohamed Abasizo from Zamalek mo na ba be join team. Mo for play mo san kwa for na ba. Mo kwa for Trezeguet. Ama Trezeguet aba be join team no. Enti quality no e wo ho. And they are paying Rivera around $100,000 a month.
Charlie. Well, coaches, so some coaches
So what happened?
I think for Ali Ninchawano, our biggest problem has been say stage fright.
I don't know.
But
because someone has shocked me.
If you look at this Ali team and the dominance in Africa over the period, they have some of the best players on the continent.
Well, but together and assembling. You better share how these clubs or the remaining games. You better help them to qualify for the next round. But straight to House of Folk, and Didi Dramani confirmed, new head coach of the club, 2 years, and over Bojuma Eddie Amomo or track record. But Kadiaka, Sawa Babe doing no befa. But there was a recruitment committee before his appointment. He been named so aware and answer on new. Well, guys, Didi is here, and just
for Didi, me disappointment with Didi aye okofa local blasters no Black Galas in there. I know there. Aye scar I want ne CV no so nyina no eho aye red.
Well, na 2020 me am qualify.
Yes. And the biggest achievement with House of Folk arch rivals. He won back-to-back league with them.
It's on our screens here in the coaching achievements. Yeah. Women under 17, Asante Kotoko.
And man, the team do any
one of the best.
The individual as well. The but you win kakra me individual no. Those are the things he's been. And be a Jimmy not Jelan to me who said no, this guy is good. I'm right. I just saw a top.
Oh, he's a good manager. And I say a man football no there will make him mark. When it comes to national team, remember on the side, you know, and then no I had in the amano. But club football will make him mark because with Kotoko you won the league, and or today my man for who say you want to be to my Now what on New Zealand in Abano.
They won it back to back, right?
Yes, back to back. 2012, 2013, and 2013, 2014. And Minini say Kruma Ope be a top 10 managers of Kruma Obersign Didi Dramani. Maybe you even make the top 5.
So a good shot.
He's a very good manager. The problem is House of Folk recruitment committee. I don't know how in 2025 we are still talking about recruitment committee. But yes, they think this is the best to me. To bring the club to its glory days.
You think you need a sporting director?
Yeah, I think player being in an interview, said they need a sporting director
instead of a recruitment committee.
If you want to modernize the club, Hearts of Folk, you see, once again, it will bring us back to that table. Hearts of Folk should have, in terms of structure, the big clubs in Africa. You see,
so club what when your new commercial center, when your new secretariat, and to be new, when your new training facility on the Kakrana wire facility on which I say I didn't hear
they are getting there building their own stadium.
Club what to V8 what to helicopter now what to aeroplane all of a sudden no be chiraba beto aboboya.
I know any idea.
Then there is a problem.
Recruitment committee.
No, until it is proven right or wrong, it's
not
over the years. It's not working.
Well.
Nelam from motorway time, Amuti, a human committee. Papa, you are by McNoonan. Before our background, no matter recruitment committee. Or back or so recruitment committee or last 2 seasons, your recruitment committee na do coach by. And the recruitment committee na ba and you get positive results be. And they House of Folk. What you know, Mokofa, some what performance net is
So it is the Lali Yanku, Mr. Kwesia Jaman Obakar Watara, Alaji Suleiman.
To what time is a management member in charge of technical?
Technical and sure so no.
Yes, so a management member.
There's no communication. Because in the communication, that was what I was looking for. Say in the communication, they announced the specify. So in that case, this is what Watara is going to do.
I care. Me think say a management director also.
It is here the human day.
Management member in charge of technical. I tell you, bro.
Okay. That's what I mean.
Okay. But what's your technical committee?
Before all Banon, say he's a big coach, but
the recruitment committee. Did you mention Didi Dramani?
No.
The head coach.
That's a fan.
So there should be a coach, even if say I'm fan.
And it's not too late. They could add him. I mean.
So he's or not necessarily. Yeah. Once you don't have a technical director, he should be the focal point Ono na say bibia.
Because there's a style he would want to play and play a bit ambassador by someone liaising with him.
Because
he should oversee everything in terms of player recruitment.
Time moko kofa Abubakar Watara ba no. Mo sensan players and some kofa Abubakar Watara ba. Watara ba last season no new opportunity. And on kofa a few players by. But according to reports from one kasa mon crop for ni beach say most of the players are not open we nya.
Yeah. Or resorted to justify your inclusion.
Thank you. 2024, 2025.
Yeah.
We are still doing justify your inclusion.
Real Madrid, justify your inclusion. Barcelona, justify your inclusion. Yeah. Man City, justify your inclusion.
Oh, Charlie.
And have you make catch say Division 1 players, no? Or many Premier League players, no? Gap in shade anymore.
O se ba ko pi. O se e ba ko bi pi. Moment me aton anya sika kakra. E dey ba ko bi betwe.
When was the last time Hazuton player?
Thank you.
Just recently.
Why?
But Afri Banier.
That be boy. There's one player can justify inclusion.
This season, no more midfielder.
Oh yeah. I forgot his name.
I think 7-8 matches. Hussein Mohamed is still there. Hussein Mohamed is still there.
Yeah, there was one guy.
Young boy.
He
started very well.
So Didi is a good shot.
Oh, Didi is a very good man.
Maybe also Didi a good shot.
I'm struggling to get the sense behind appointing a new coach whilst Ouattara is there. And me know ya dream. They say Ouattara and Ejuma Ben no.
I prefer you use the idea behind. The sense is too harsh.
I'm struggling to get the sense behind it.
That be use the idea behind.
Oh, very cool, brofo.
The sense is independent enemy.
Debbie mean cast. I'm
struggle to get the sense
behind.
That's independent. That be sense saying.
Okay, mami can you cheat? I am a ding. Some say Adrian way.
What sense in there?
Okay.
Efa. Bravo,
did the appointment. Very cool. Obi Samia, I think Ouattara has done a good job.
Really?
Oh, now Ouattara since my former coach Kofi Yesu. Samuel Boadu, this is the best manager.
This is the best finish after Samuel Boadu.
Castle folk ne consider the least number of goals in Premier League.
I think I'm trying to come building it, building up.
You know.
So fast now they're calling
I mean personally, you run a clubs now. There's a lot hanging. You see, Obi and Ouattara Juma.
Management.
Well, within the maybe amongst them, maybe only him. So I'm not sure Ouattara himself doesn't know his role now.
Maybe a management member in charge of technical.
Clear, issue statements. They clarify situations. Why have they been silent on that?
Management member in charge of technical.
But aside that, Didi is not a bad coach. Prior to Didi's appointment, Maxwell Kunedu, and other maybe per reports Didi convinced the top hierarchy at the interview.
Has a phone class or has in it.
That's all your boy.
Yes, and sometimes interviews sanity. But you see,
you prepare well and go.
The bottom line is results will have to show.
No matter how big you are.
Yes. Because once I walk back, and also backroom staff are by here. Did the Akofa Kotokofoni be about? Even goalkeeper street. Abdul Ghazel is in the mix. There's Fifi Parker.
Yeah.
Golden Kick. One of the great coaches around of very huge potential. To also backroom staff here.
Yeah, bad.
Didi cannot fail.
He can't fail.
But it will go down to recruitment.
Well, let's burn on your mobile Jumano.
That is the big question.
God. Right, Vipa and of course Mustafa Jadine still. My guest me normally show you by Nadia Machro quickie. Here one time camper but quickie. Kumasa Sante Koto Kwafa Priano. Monfa Priano mame. Namen pra Koto Kwapra.
Dito's the university man.
Yeah. Prano.
Typical of Kotoko.
Really?
In the past seasons. Typical of Kotoko. And certain players are called. Obi is afraid to Kasari, I'm surprised.
Oh, okay.
Because clearly, Donna.
Oh, losing the number one spot.
Yes, not in favor. No. But Kamara, no, me when they saw
extraordinary.
What's up? I'm being realistic.
Obi, I watch Jeff
Kamara, no. Eriko, boss, you see.
Then Kotoko strengthen that department.
For me,
Nameka is not.
No, but you have a Black Stars goalkeeper.
For me, I don't think Kamara is not a bad goalkeeper. He's a very, very good goalkeeper.
Because numbers don't lie.
But my problem is, I don't think he's better than Frederick Kasari.
I tell you, bottom line,
I don't think he's better than Frederick Kasari. He's a good goalkeeper, but he's not better than Frederick Asari. But there are so many reasons for a team to leave and now relieve players.
Okay. Oh yes.
Maybe you cannot guarantee playing time.
No, not so per playing time.
And yes, we are clubs in the bisu honoma. Or side no so ya ka because of one person or play and be argument no. Or better say play where your hand time, play way or man the play way or kase obi anim by heart. Nisika Wajeson. If you say Nisika Wajeson, it is the only, with all due respect, something I understand. Rational reason I'll be mommy. Because no club will pay a player. Say they are playing wage ball, no? And I said the highest paid player.
Pay our standards, maybe you're 10,000.
10,000. No coach. And no team will pay a player 10,000 and that's a bench. No.
Exactly.
And it's our say you are 10,000 Ghana cedis. Oh, they find 7,000 na ote bench into no person uja no kwan.
It makes sense. It makes footballing sense.
But other ones now more can no mu ade and no your hand time where players, athletes, stars, superstars, they have ego.
They have ego.
Team they America. And now we see kake to be club ba go to na na mkrom ayi de o peje o meti na so.
Wow.
Afi do na wo to o de o to ka afofra hwe. Na wo kita okay no. Acho you will
famous hall North Canada.
Very good.
Nam we ni sa.
Nam we sa. Who say girl be club no say wo suki no. Am say who say for the 2%.
Chale di ni bra no ogbo
oh story today. Wow.
And naturally no. Nipa su.
And this is becoming problematic, sir. Over every season, be a protocol, more issues with goalkeeping.
But at the point, no more solid.
Felix Annan, how did he leave? On what grounds? Abelora.
Kwame
Ba on what grounds?
Who is a Felix Annan? No, but they were all national team goalkeepers.
On what ground? And yet to say,
recently, Danla, do I listened to excerpts of the interview recently. Say, or say,
Yao.
No, but it depends on how you live. Many say look at model back at so Yao.
But Casillas Yao.
It depends on how he left. Raul Beckett also Yao. It depends on how he left. You know, it depended.
May imagine say fair enough. Frederick Asari leaves. Maybe I don't see him playing on the local scene. I mean, who say be a bowaha? Be a full and because down at Cracker say Ethiopia for no
or say the average salary is around $2,000
I tell you.
Average. One year,
it's more than 20,000.
Erico, so clearly I don't see him staying. But the problem once again is I don't know how Kotoko will move from the IMC into restructuring. And also one thing about
going into next season.
Next season. Because they've done the IMC, I think, 2 seasons.
Emfa.
And clearly, no.
Emfa trophy was Emfa.
Though, you see, that was the problem. At a point, not coach, as a management member, or a part of the IMC.
But it changed.
It changed because almost so Kotoko need to go back to a structure, a proper footballing structure. Because
well, like the club license, they demand, you know, that there should be a board, and there should be management, those things.
Even until so, we go back to structure. No? Let's ask these questions. Last 2 seasons, Kotoko Ewo do about 17 players.
Charlie.
Last season, about 17 players. This season already 9. We might end up getting 17. So. Maybe so
what's
these are players spending millions. And
this season budget outrageous.
How do we terminate? I see this in $dollars.
Ghana for $dollars.
So now one more club work.
Dean Kotra public officer over high.
Yeah, Ghana see. But I mean per level.
No, Mr. Body. Players here Kotoko sign no. None of them. And now Obakasa went to Yanaka. You paid all of them.
Oh, of course.
Or they went on professional contract.
Yes, wages. Apart from that, there few of them you took huge money. And a Kokoto mobile. Then less than another said just 1 season, all these players, you say Kotoko 8-minute contract.
But you said that wow, can early on say there are various reasons my players.
Yeah.
I get it.
Some of them make
I get it.
You'll be just play.
According to Meme, few calls are Meme, you say I or to bench our problems. and agent
in a politician
and or a politician. But because all these are wild allegations. I mean, to me,
sometimes you cannot verify.
You can't verify. But the point is, you bought most of this place with a scar.
Yes, it's a fact.
Player 500,000. No, just one season.
When was the last time a Ghana club a transfer player? You hear the figures.
Undisclosed.
Local scene there. A few of them you to make
okay.
A few of them you to make local scene. And imagine say all these players, 9 players. O can win now boma kotoko spend 200,000 Ghana cedis. That's it. It's got 2 billion.
Okay.
And kotoko de toma.
All right.
Now you terminate so now contract so munko free. Kotoko nya 150,000.
Say be a contract expire on renew.
Wow, I just hope say a bit to me. Boxing no. But I don't see boxing anymore. Na yan queen. And the power factor me say one can crocodile. Na baka 1 minute.
Problem.
Na baka 1 minute.
I think say why echo me I.
But me can say be Africa then can the likes of Blame one's experience near the Denke.
I don't know why they didn't renew Blaze contract.
Well, like could be that.
Maybe we'll get answers later on. But the bottom line is Kotoko need to prepare for Africa. And FA Cup committee chairman Wilson Ataka said they are getting 180,000 in all. 80,000 for winning the FA Cup and then 100,000 for preparation. And I don't think that is enough for Kumasi.
Well,
180,000.
Yes.
Ghana cedis.
Ghana cedis. I don't think
no, for Africa.
Oh, that is the cushion. Yes, say.
The modern mom.
FA Cup.
Aha. Hey. Okay, me was I do about the quad.
Now know what a book boxing arena. Spectacle. It was beautiful. I did fair. The be come say me say beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder no. Nye ba bia na yadwuma. Ade bu ho come out. To say a twamua to say come out neat. Oh to say come out oh neat. And beholder bia ade fair. Nti the course of book boxing arena na beautiful. Near there, but how do we build on that? And some the BSC one change. You show images kakari there, Anthony Joshua, Mekan. It was beautiful. But you better than build on that rather than you whooping. Power.
Why am I whooping?
It's some no cry and said I said that man and I know oh yeah you are my way.
I am mancrophobia. Oma declare on public television say Omo even getting into journalism studios no cry no almost the dubious ways in the raw. I don't like the political undertone with what is going on with Trump. Well, never by a president. Fair enough, but he didn't choose his father. And bottom line is, why are they effect? I was going through the books regarding Saudi Arabia. And head of entertainment authority.
Okay. They say they're on their red season.
DB. I'll shake or Sedeng. Forgive me if I'm getting the name wrong. I'm fat to almost say. You have to the boxing, bah. Bring big fighters.
I'm organize the
boxing league. Yeah, Riyadh season.
Boxing league.
Well, Mr. V-Power can say, "Come video na Dean Johnny on boardroom and na pa na kwambiaso maybe I fine."
Bring big bouts. Put Saudi Arabia on the map. And we already be from Bloomberg. And millions of dollars running into billions. So. There's the Ghana Boxing Authority. There's the NSA. There's the Ministry of Youth and Sports. But when it comes to private promotion, I don't think if you go through the needed protocols, there should be questions about what you do.
So yes,
because already meaning boxing Kabek, I know Kabek, Ivan Buskujo, who is also in the run in I think GBA presidency, no person Oko Rembi. So there are people who have promoted boxing. So what is the fuss about? American or top-notch boxing.
Top.
And it was
so into promotion.
It was a collaboration between Legacy Rise and then American promotion. So I recall medium. I don't get it. What is the beef in anything? Why are you questioning the young man's
So papa president na unchika bibiribe utimi nyade Anthony Joshua mo bakrom ha won konye sika ne won.
Me pamcho is Ibrahim Mahama not one of the richest men in Ghana?
Yeah, ne wofa.
Me pamcho wo me bisa wo. Ne papa ne hena.
Ne papa ne John Dramani Mahama. And ne wofa no.
I could forget. Young, let's put that politics aside. The young chap is doing something brilliant.
Why don't we support him?
And China Oka in your intro, no, he's even imagining bigger events. So you see,
even when his father wasn't president, no.
The GBA, no, I think say a guilty conscience. A harm. And because I see almost stress.
But I said that is almost stress, Papa.
Individual, no. I don't know what their problem is with them. I'm gonna say consultation. It would have been out of respect. It would have been prudent and give consultations.
But I'm not sure he will just get up and organize this.
That is the bottom line.
Well, I think many flashy GBA boss, book boxing.
So that is the bottom. And for some of these things, you need license and you have to do it. Once we been wire. So look, I'm from more boxers, and I was happy with a sort of reception. It was crazy at the Bukom. American even said, now forward bunting. And if my memory serves, I say over 2,000 people. Over 2,000.
And that entertainment, that's from Wabonton and all.
And Erico, this is a country where you're producing boxing champions. Was Azuma Nelson there?
Fantastic.
He was there, mini problem.
Jinemu.
Abranten on to us,
I could take nobody. Just a movie for and to four. No, it was massive.
Erico, what was Azuma Nelson there?
No, Jinemu.
On to us,
Azuma Taiwan. Wow, Sports Arena live on Adom TV and then the catcher say quickie one some camp about quickie. It will be PSC. We even had a Zoom interview, but I just say the end of the share next day. He said, "Yeah, Kaka Kone there bad." Did you touch on the boxing now? I said, "Me man go straight."
Oh, I mean, just 1 minute.
Yeah,
1 minute. One of your meka.
Remember to 2
Oh, Debbie. Me say. Promoters they are very important. Your sport will make no mistake. And the boxing promoters now organize about.
Sure.
All over the world, they promoters now organize about. Intino, sa top ranks money na so for no more. Eddie Hearn, money Oscar de la Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Bob Arum, money na so for ni nyina. Omo na organize bout no WBC, IBO, IBF, ni WBO money na so for no. Omo ye just young man say omo na sanction
the matter body.
But individuals, big boys, you know, and organize about. Tetena na ne yaka say promoters na ye new promoters. But today everything is about the promoters. Yes, everything is about the promoters. And the US are Omakwa is a boxing hub by the Maria Sinino. US started from somewhere. Somehow is it test record.
Right.
And started our promotions are Alaska Gold Rush time, you know, around 1897. Then the man became rich. No, started around 1920. No, started say or started organizing bout. Sam Madison Square Garden. He on a building one version of it. He went to Boston Gardens and
so make your point.
And kakran no ma building from home no media baby omadu. And they big bout Saudi Arabia. Could say go can almost be say. Omo ebe si omo no omo so jije a lot of bout no organizing baby I starting we just need more of these people
and support
and say ebu my brother
we just need more once the baby we started tech record no started and the la Hoya money na so for na ba radio Saudi for na starting dey that shake now was starting no
me zoom sisi na your name wow na ye kwa wa habo na we by 5-10 minutes so ye ko boardroom
abambon dey am tiase
no crofo ye no more politics ye time ko now ye kwani
we are president
but is it not a legitimate question so na whoever na mo bisa say oh yeah president eba enti almost to say e bia Ghana sika kakra wo
na president ba no
me no anka me raise our question we sanka this in the first bout our organizer but he's been doing it about 2 years. Last year, I saw a be UK or so. Organize it be UK. While organize it be Krum and it's something all year. It is said the ABA me MP. Na me wo me fie and I say me MP obi anim say me MP
din pacho me ntwa no
oh okay
auditing firm ben and aba abeka say a Sharaf funds are all using. Come on, where is this coming from?
Family boardroom.
I hope Papa president. I hope maybe not a sponsorship.
And crowd. Why is this Sharaf company bia mo say me pay? Me patron be about.
No offer no.
If he never.
$100,000 the check of
na the offer say be ya
dia. Me patron na say abayo ya.
Oh, no dey wo yes ah.
School ni bi ko tutu abo na.
On ko UK.
Come on.
Or now go in account say mon kwa hwa akwala na ho nton
na. Where is this coming from?
Me say no offer no $100,000 e dey check.
And say ebu ne mo
every week hwe ni pa ocho mo ka azuma kra wanche no is it Prado? Prado oni me bo. Hwe. No offer ni cha man foska. No offer say no ntumi mboa no.
Charlie.
No offer no. O $100,000 e dey check je.
But I mean, it is politics. I mean, so
now we just say, yes, starting from baby. Into what starting, we will need more promoters. Yeah. As someone just started, we will not support to say, "Yana need yana." Akwa say, "It's inside ho egunti imagine some kind of promotion."
I think baby jet promotion is still vibrant.
It's still there.
How organize about and all that. And I think it is because or Game Boy, how managing Game Boy. Yeah. Game Boy so the something which is there.
I'm just hoping that someone the to make Kenya no. Now we Kenya no. Yenye nipa ba ko no Kenya no.
And sometimes just about collaboration.
Thank you.
Put egos aside.
Yes.
Now
that is it.
Because no say American promotions they can so baby jet promotions also can bigger than this.
Baby jet fighters be a film. Imagine having American Anthony Joshua.
Yes.
Azuma.
Once we have baby jet, Sharaf we will just need
Legacy
2 more.
Rise. There are other promotions around.
There's cabin.
Box of there are
2. Mobile rise, not even to Legacy Rise, but at least closer.
Exactly.
And you see how boxing a baby
take us away. Bukom for I think about and my president Cracker said, Charlie. Who say arena
so we are at the heart of boxing needs so no there.
Yeah. But the point is, still a one facility. They have it there. Kaneshi Sports Complex. And they are
the good thing is that the president says we are academy. The year with the mindset of an academy. Yes.
Maybe a problem of academy. Say. Is it
all the Jataina about?
Okay. From what I heard, even the ownership of the place is under contention.
Everything for Ghana Premier League. Season 9, the last week, Ghana players won't go phone close. Yeah, best 11 and week way. The Ebaba and say Ghana Premier League na NDTA. I Ghana Premier League best 11 the Ebaba. Ghana Premier League best 11. Say I was and I say Samuel Mo and a man for Ekofa a whole lot of Ebabum and now we echo national team and a way and a lot of dynamics.
Yeah.
But say Ghana Premier League 11 now. A League 11
solely from the league.
Solely from the league. And Obi only how. But you can say player of the season for the entire season. Obi to my best player of the season. But Ghana Premier League 11,
I didn't hear.
Because you are doing it solely for the Ghana Premier League. Now you can say player of the season. You FA Cup bebem. You dey be omo national team call up. Ni sa no money na bebem.
You can say Ghana Premier League player of the season.
Yes.
Until kwaji FA Cup, we wanna acquire there. But league the move here, why would you win?
Enti na make say, Ubeka ni nyina abom. When on na run just to the Ghana Premier League. Enti say argument where just Ghana Premier League. Ye Ghana Premier League. Na say ka say yen hwe players o mo perform ye wo Chrome ha the entire season na. E bia ye 11 na. Ye be drop e bi mu di bi ahyem.
Okay, yenko.
Into Ghana Premier this season, you started summer test. Na so for nyina. Unfortunately, no, you himself class B equal relegation, and normal. Accra Lions equal relegation, and so Atremai equal relegation. On the league in one way, Legon City score relegation. every year be a club in Beko relegation. Club are called shocking me to me stay Premier League no young apostles on their shock me. Now okay, this season yeah end the league no baby no go stars and a champion with 63 points and a total as one relegation for an buy. And say you call Ghana Premier League no first 11 now. Me so be our opinion. But just like I said, yen and I'm me opinion. And this is my first 11 for the Ghana Premier. Baby no go stars and a winning league no. Young man, congratulations because you share that income once MP, but this is the perfect opportunity at the back once. And me per se started from
goalkeeper.
Your goalkeeper of the season of the Ghana Premier League rather. Me the comma Yimano Kobe of Baby Go Stars.
Okay.
The young man is 22 years. 32 appearances in Onya this season, 18 clean sheets. In Onya the most clean sheets. Our Premier League in him.
But also what this saying?
Over 22 years.
Small boy.
He's a young boy. On valuation is around $100,000. Makase so far, ma check about 79 players our Ghana Premier League in him. Obi anyone value edu $200,000.
Okay, and
at the right time you come and do that.
Another day.
I bet check your players, you know. Yeah, right back. Me come Kamara Dean Mamudu.
No doubt.
Of Mediama SC. On your 24 games, 8 goals and 2 assists.
On also the
Over 22 years.
Okay.
Wow.
And where the are similar to Baba Rahman. Baba Rahman so share 8 goals, 3 assists. Let's say your fullbacks, you know, this season, both local and outside, you know. And
when you call up to Black Stars, man.
Yes, this is call us by 3 class of 4.
Even Unity Cup.
Crowd Okobi. Local contingent or Moko. You left fullback for the season. And a year Baba Beshe. Every ever shoko kakra. But me call them Gideon Anaba.
Left back.
Yes. Of Baby Go Stars. On me choose soon as my left fullback and I'm a left back. Over 20 years. 26 appearances or share 4 goals.
Is it because of the goals?
No. Because of the modern ball, Boman, Baby Go Stars.
Okay, young go.
Say you no kwan ebo Go Stars. You be say you share
central
defense,
central defense in here, Pacho.
Inti yen share central defense.
Right, you have left.
Inti eba be central defense. Inti central defense no me you two. Honestly, me ball 4-3-3. And 4-3-3 no, me you 4 back, me you 3 midfielders, no me you 3 attackers. Inti eba be share center back partnership no 2 players am here our center back.
Right center back, left center
back.
Yeah.
And to me center back no, back one am here no, Ebenezer Aban, right center back.
Okay.
From Heart of Lions. Boy win a captain Heart of Lions team no.
Okay.
For this season. He is 27 years, 29 appearances or share 1 goal. On the right center back of the season. Me left center back no. And so Razak Simpson.
Okay.
From Nations FC. 26 years, 20 appearances and 4 goals. And Razak Simpson. So on your opportunity to crack about Black Stars.
On your goal of the season.
Yes. That was just ended Ghana Football Awards
of the season.
Me dear ma me choose you no. Nipa obejina as a defensive midfielder Eddie Amame no. Andrews in team Manu. From
Andrews in team Manu.
Yes.
MPD ba.
Or that's what Kotoko.
Yes. You know by ono akatini yes. Oh. So Kotoko. He's just 24, 30 appearance of my 1 assist.
Okay.
Ebian numbers no because any impressive but bono and your numbers and sometimes you follow stars and obey mistake. Yes, he was very, very impressive for Asante Kotoko this season. You better you 2 other midfielders, you know, for the season.
Okay.
1 other midfielder this season, you pick and I say me pick no. Eka Abrante we home. Mohammed Hussein of House of Folk. Or no Kubisa Hussein from House of Folk. 28 appearances or share 1 goal normal 2 assists. He is just 21 years. On am as my left midfielder. And I'm right for the season. Ekoma Ishmaelado. This boy is just 18 years.
Heart of Lions.
Yes.
He was part of our team here called Under 20.
Ishmaelado, yeah.
On the ball, yeah. On am choose no Heart of Lions. Oma 1 goal 2 assists from 22 games. And Unya Edema Heart of Lions. Now you better forward where you 3. Now me use you no. Me forward ni there aya na easy mommy because forwards normally me ka say ye ba assess why you goals. Goals na de ba assess o. Nanka me pese a share left, ni a share right, and send a center forward.
Mankona should be in there.
I know the iron easy the more because a numbers game.
Kwame Poku.
And it's a one share goals are yen can was into goals never can. But once I started from center forward, me center forward I may use to Albert Amwa from Asante Kotoko. He's 23 years, 25 appearances or share 12 goals. Adom Asante Kotoko. This season, also pride. A branch will be a name pra. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's a and Casudi and Fan Casa, but maybe they castle. Bia and Konoka be to my top scorer of the season. Near shot or more flanking or both left and the right. Because when I made a ball as number 9, Kwame Poku Betono. Kwame Poku also played very, very well. But Mammo Kwame Poku did, and I have my reasons. Bianca Obaka say, and Camille Kwame Poku, and I Kwame Poku ball, boy, you know, Kwame Poku she at least 8 goals. So they compare with Obaka say, Kwame Poku by a game did
goal ratio,
yeah, goal ratio, and I say for, or no, they put the best.
So left or right, me
left, and me right. First player, me, you know, I face out, Chawate.
Wow.
The first season, I was Ghana Premier League money. A brand new name, a left winger from Nations FC, 22 years, 29 appearances, 12 goals and 2 assists.
Okay.
For face that show in the first season, what media man. Very impressive.
Coming from a Division 1 side.
And Oshake numbers no Yama or now.
Nations.
My last player, my right winger, I'm used to here this season. I have no other than Steven Amankona. So far, players I'm checking on Ghana Premier League, you know. He's the most expensive. I can't say me we. May you be
the top scorer twice.
And Sana Yababa share the value and I'm worth
15 goals.
15 goals and no share. 24 appearances. 25 years and a branch we from Brecum Chelsea.
Wow.
And to my first 11 and a media ama with way a Ghana Premier League first 11 team in Ankasano.
Okay.
And so when you coach from Paul Manson and me choose no and I'm used to Bashir Rayford as my assistant coach.
Okay.
Great 11, but unim the AM Areho Kakra.
Okay.
Be a best starting next season. Now 50% of these players are not in the
And to my Mrs. Utauma, Yimano Kobe, and I'm goalkeeper, Kamadi Mahmoudou for Mediama, Ebenezer Aban and Razak Simpson centre backs, then Gideon Anaba from Bebienu Go Stars, my left back. Midfield, me went Anderson Timenu, Ishmael Ado, and Mohamed Hussein, and our forwards, and I'm attack, Steven Amankona, Albert Amwa, and Fosa Chawate. Me captain, Ebenezer Aban.
Okay.
Me bench in just quick one, I'm a bench in
it.
No bench in Players, I'm a say almost deserve some bench. Me you so Benjamin Asari as my goalkeeper number 2 on the bench from House of Folk. And I'm call man Zakaria Fuseni from Brecum Chelsea. Me call Kevin Opon baby new Go Stars on the bench. Me call Patrick Esiedu Asante Kotoko, my left back, is on my bench. Midfield, me call my first stage J baby new Go Stars. Me call my Samba O'Neal because Samba O'Neal I'm because a defender, but most of these games, you're baby no, I'm in the ball midfield.
Yeah.
And then I'm using Samba O'Neal from Kotoko midfield, and Hilary Adabo Lord from Samates. Me use no for midfield.
Formerly RT.
RT, yes. And forwards, me come a Prince Trinebois of Holy Stars. Me come a Kwame Poku of Asante Kotoko.
Right.
Me the Poku eto. Me young player of the season.
11,
Yes.
I was a top power.
Yes. Me young player of the season. This season. Me come a Prince Trinebois of Holy Stars. The boy is just 18. Nansenya no babenya 19 about 2-3 weeks ago.
Thank you. You if there is anything else Mustafa Ajidin Vipa kwa Sari ni Kejwana Kasare Kasiye wale show the sports arena. Next week nyame atum na tumbi dumi ya besamba. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.